Live is starting. What's say? Strum the guitar, will you?
Yes, sir. Thank you, mama.
Hey, man. The Candice and Kris show. Let's go. Hey.
No, let me stop. I know I can't dance, y'all. I can't do that. Welcome, world. Welcome to the show. You're tuned in. I have none other with me again, the Vince Taylor.
One. What day I know?
Your day. Oh, he is so Oh, you were together today.
We try. What's up with you, sis? You all right?
I'm good.
Hey, we outside.
We outside. We're going to stay outside.
We're going to stay outside for a little bit.
We're going to try.
We're going to try.
Okay. We want to jump right into it because we got a great show lined up for you. Great guests, great young artists coming up. So you don't want to go anywhere. But right now, you know how we got to do. We got to start with the breakdown. So this is a first in the U.S. and is now introducing a gender neutrality form. Am I saying that right? Yes, it's the N400. It's the naturalization and green card form that people fill out when they want to actually become a citizen. There is actually now a space on that form for an X. So you are now able to choose your sex when it comes to immigration. Now, this is going to start April 1st, so it actually started yesterday, and it's accommodating individuals who identify as non-binary. The applications are now being accepted, so if you didn't have that option before, you can apply for it and see if they'll actually let it go through. There's some stipulations there, but this is the first ever.
I'm for it.
Yeah?
I don't mind it. I mean, I don't think that the world is binary, and I think it's time we open up for other people that may identify as other things. What you think?
You identify as Twitter? X?
Not necessarily as X. I mean, but I don't think they would have put in what it is. There's some people, you know, Twitter don't even identify as X no more. Your mama call you Twitter, I'm gonna call you Twitter. But for these people, you know, it is what it is. I'm not mad.
You not mad?
I'm not mad. Are you mad?
You know what? I'm impartial. I think anybody, you could be who you want. Cat, dog, puss, bird, whatever you want to be. It don't bother me, right?
Hold up, cat, dog, what?
Cat, dog, puss, bird.
What was that third one again?
The bird.
Okay, all
the
right.
bird. If you want to be a bird, be a bird.
I'm going to check the transcript on that one.
Be a healthy bird in society.
Bird. Okay, so if I get to the border, then I can be a bird.
But just don't push your bird on me because I'm not a bird.
All right, well, I will remember that.
Yeah, because here's the thing. There's so many pronouns, right? There's a lot. Mm-hmm. And I get really confused with the they, them, we, can, we go together. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to get it wrong. So why can't we just stick to male, female? Well, I'm from that space of mind. Male, female. It's easy.
Well, I think that the complexity of life goes beyond our ability to comprehend somebody's complexities. So yeah, it may be easier, but people aren't all easy.
So cat, dog, puss.
Puss.
Okay, so I get it. This is the first time in the U.S., but I feel like we are concentrating on things I don't want to say doesn't matter, but why are we not concentrating on feeding the homeless? Why are we not concentrating on things that's really going to make a difference in society? We're talking about immigration. First of all, they don't want nobody in this country. So now you're telling people that you can completely change it on a form. What difference is it going to make?
I think it's a false narrative to assume that because you have a different thing on an application that you can't also feed the homeless at the same time. I think that those two are not mutually exclusive.
Okay, so you're all for it. So you the cat dog puss.
I'm the cat dog. I'm mainly the puss.
I don't know. You know what? Like I said, you can be anything. It's just when it's forced on me, because right now they force on me to say cisgender.
Do they?
Yes.
Who is they?
Cis means girl.
Who's
woman.
they?
The LGBTQ 513.
Can you name names?
No, I can't even say the alphabet properly.
I'm just saying, because a lot of days out there.
And I'm not a cis. I'm not a cis. I'm just a woman. I just feel like we've made it so complicated.
I think it's complicated.
We've made it complicated, and it really doesn't have to be. That's my thing.
I hear you.
You the puss. That's why I don't want to say nothing.
Yeah,
but let's move on.
Man, no pay them thing there, no. Well, I know. And I post ya.
Let's move on. So here is another one. So police identify, now this happened yesterday, and it was startling when it happened because nobody knew why it happened. We still actually don't know exactly why this person decided to do this. So a police ID'd finally the suspect that crashed through the gates of the FBI Atlanta field office. They don't have a motive. He's in the hospital. They said that he was following another car in. So that makes you go, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, like what was the motive? They don't have a motive, but we know that this has happened in other field offices where they have carried in guns and such.
My question for you is, when you heard this news, automatically, what was your thought of who the race of the person was going to be?
You know what? No, let me tell you why. I made a mistake. So in Orlando, Florida, they have a place where they make the airplanes. What's the name of it? The facility.
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah,
where they make the Boeing. It's all the cars.
Oh, you talking about Lockheed Martin?
Lockheed Martin.
Okay,
that's in Orlando, Florida. Yeah. I made a mistake one day.
Okay.
And I went down the wrong road. This is recently.
Yeah.
The police cars were there.
Yeah.
I just knew I was going to jail because.
How much you had in the trunk?
No, because the thing about it is, so I drove up. It's an accident. This is what I'm saying. This could have been very well an accident. No. I drove up to the gate. Right? Nobody said anything to me. So I made a U-turn in the middle of the road. I'm going back down the road the wrong way. The cop is just looking at me like I'm going to jail. Yeah. So then I turn back around, and the lady at the gate, she just starts laughing. She's like, people do this all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just a mistake. So they didn't find any weapons. They didn't find a motive.
No. But he went through a whole gate. Like he didn't just like accident like, oh shoot, like I'm texting and driving. Like he went through and kept going to the point where he hit the actual defense mechanism joint. And there's some talk about some mental stuff. So who knows? I mean, I'm glad he's okay. But
because
I'm just glad also that he wasn't black. I'm gonna keep it real.
He's
because I was like, hold on, let me look at oh, whoo! Not us.
We gotta that's terrible that we have to celebrate
but
that.
That's what we do.
I look and I'm like, as long as it's not a Jamaican.
Well, look, Jamaican
we kind of same. Ain't nobody kind of messing with us.
Yeah. Nah, I wouldn't mess with the Jamaican them neither, man.
But he was a Navy veteran, so it could be very well.
Listen, it's a possibility that he might have thought that somebody was telling him in his head that something could have been delivered as a message. But either way, I'm just glad, once again, that this isn't something that, blanket statements all of us.
Okay, so you just glad that, okay, I got you. We gotta move on.
Especially since he ain't Jamaican.
Well, this is definitely not us, this next one. 6 Americans, 2 Australians. From Norwegian Cruise Line passengers, a pregnant woman and an elderly man with a heart condition was stranded in the African islands because they missed the boat. And when they finally got back to the boat, they wouldn't let them back on. Boats have restriction when you're in a cruise ship. You have to be back at a certain time or you're not getting on. So these people are mad. But I want to know, if you got a heart condition,
Exactly.
why are you that far from the boat? Why are you getting off the boat?
Yeah, well, also, I have an issue with the fact that they say, oh, we got back to the boat, but you know the boat has to de-anchor, so it might not have just been sitting there. But I actually was on this cruise not too long ago. Yeah, because I work on, I do cruises, I do comedy. Yeah. So I remember these folks, and they got off the boat.
No, you didn't remember
and
them.
they were like hey, we're going out there, we're going to give this place a good American licking. But then they spent a couple weeks in Africa, and they came out, yes, we are so happy to be back on the boat. Thank you so much for coming to get us. We have a goat here. We ready to go. So, yeah, they're going to get there on time going forward.
You know what? I think it's good that it happened.
Yeah.
So one of them, the Campbell family, ended up putting everybody up for the night in a hotel. And they had to fly to a whole nother area to catch the boat. They went through a lot, but I hope they got closer to our roots.
They got some roots.
Come back to the U.S. with some stories for us.
Oh, yeah, they're going to be cooking food for the next Thanksgiving dinner, I bet. Yeah, right.
Yeah, they're going to know what it felt like to walk that mile.
I'm glad that they had that African experience.
They did. They really did.
Yeah, but I do want to say,
Yeah.
just when you hear that, you're supposed to be back on that ship. I don't care what your tour guide says.
Oh,
You
yeah.
better tell him to go ahead and take you on back.
My husband and I went on a cruise, and we were in Mexico. And I absolutely refuse to be if the actual tour was too close to the time that we need, no.
And that's what I wanted to ask you. Do you think that there's any hint of white privilege with this? Like, do you think that they deserve?
Oh, absolutely, because they thought the whole ship was just going to stop and turn around for them.
Yeah, like, you see me. Like, it's like, no, everybody else got here on time.
Yeah.
Why ain't you?
But
So,
you got the one with the medication. Yeah. Why are you getting off the ship? I think.
I mean, come on, bro. You need somebody to wheel you up.
You need to stay on the ship. You need to stay on the ship. Hey, I know that the last cruise I went on was a Virgin, and Virgin is no kids. Hallelujah. You got to try it.
Was it still a Virgin when you got off the ship?
It's no children. I have children. But we had a good time. But guys, you gotta be there. If the ship says you have to be there at a certain time, you have to be there at a certain time, because you can't come back to the U.S. and then blast the entire cruise line and you messed up.
I'll say this one thing. What's the rush on the cruise, though? Like, what's the rush? Like,
Well, they gotta get to another port.
Yeah, but that hour ain't gonna hurt you.
But they can't go but so fast.
Yes, they can go fast.
No, I don't want my ship to turn around. If you get left, you stay.
Hey, look, I'm with it. I will be Ghanaian real quick. I would say, drop me off in Wakanda. You ain't got no problem with me.
Once the ship is going, there's no backseat. There's no turning around. We're not doing that. Just throw the medication out the window. Let them get it.
I just want to know if they actually did anything fun on those nights where they were forced to stay there. Did they hit the club? Did they learn what Afro beats?
They came back talking about
Wakanda
forever. Right, guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this break.
Hey, man. The Candice and Kris show. Let's go. Come on. Hey. The Candice and Kris show. man. The Candice sound.
The Candice and Kris Show. Ah, that's my song, y'all. Welcome back. You're joining us for Unfiltered. It's always such a pleasure when we have such young and budding talent all around the world. And I'm excited to introduce this next one. So our guest today, D. Goodson, is a talented male singer, songwriter, guitarist, pianist, all the way from Alabama. He's opened up for celebrities like Ashanti, Keisha Cole, Young Jock, Jagged Edge, and so much more. Welcome to the show. Woo! I'm glad to have you.
Absolutely.
Okay, you are just young, accomplished, and doing it.
Thank you so much. Really, that's all we can do, right? You know, everything's hard. It can be hard at times, but you know, it's always a good. This is what I love to do. Music is my everything, really.
Well, okay, so I just want to jump right in because I got to get these questions out so we can have this amazing conversation.
Let's get to it.
So you write your own music.
I do, yeah.
How does that start? Like, what inspires you, and what type of music do you actually do?
Well, in a nutshell, I like to say I do pop, just because it's a more general term. I do incorporate a lot of R&B into my music, though.
Okay.
And hip hop too, as well, and reggae. I am Jamaican too. Yeah. I knew. I seen the flags on your Instagram. Yeah.
I didn't get the memo. Where in Jamaica you're from?
Well, my mom is from Jamaica. I'm a first-generation American.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom is from Clarendon.
Okay, Yankee Ja. We'll take you. I just made a whole new thing, Yankee Ja. It's all right. I got you.
That was awesome.
You were discovered by Trina, the baddest.
Yeah.
Hey, Trina, girl. I actually had the opportunity to interview her not too long ago. She is amazing.
She is.
How did that even happen?
Power Instagram, really.
Really?
You know? Yeah, I posted a lot of covers, like playing guitar and stuff like that. And people from her team, they just were very interested in what they heard, and Trina loved what she heard and made it happen. Really.
And that was it?
And that was it. The rest is history, yeah.
I got a chance. No, they told me I can't sing. No. Don't egg me on.
I know, I seen the moves and everything,
I might have a little.
Shoulder action, yeah, okay.
I could do the shoulder, but the voice don't.
That's all you need. Nowadays, you just do a little bit of.
The voice don't go with it.
No, oh man.
So your debut single, My Way, has almost over 400,000 streams.
Yes.
Did you expect that? What does that feel like when your music is doing so well?
As an artist, you know, we all hope that when we put something out there, it just does all these crazy numbers. But to have it, to have that song be my first song as well too, to hit that many streams, it was like a surreal moment. Everybody was really resonating with the sound, and it actually propelled my other songs. Like I have a song called Man Enough. That song hit over 1 million streams. So it's just been like a big domino effect of music.
So Man Enough is your recent.
It's one of my more recent ones, yeah.
Is that the one that we have? I think we have that.
We have Time to Go.
So can we play that? That's the one,
baby.
right?
That's my baby.
Can we play a snippet of that, guys?
Let's do it.
Okay, so we'll play it later.
For sure. It's okay.
We'll play it later.
We'll get there.
But you recently did something for the Orlando Magic.
I did the halftime show.
The halftime. Yes. Do we have the halftime show?
No, we have that.
Why we don't have the halftime show? Okay.
It's all right.
Okay. Well, good.
Way,
we'll run it back.
No,
we'll be able to run it back. So how did that come to be? How did that start?
Well, that was through the power of just CP3 Entertainment, Free Yourself, and the Road to family, of course. Shout out to Gene and Pierre as well too. Those are amazing people, amazing souls. I'm glad I got to work with them and being a part of this whole process.
Right.
But we did an audition, and they picked like 6 of the best artists out of almost 100.
Wow.
And you're looking at one of them right here.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it was such an amazing experience. It was a dream come true, really.
Oh, I wish we could do that. You know, but stuff happens on live TV. That's a beauty of live.
Exactly.
Anything can happen. But congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
So this is your guitar. So do all the stickers mean something?
They do, actually. So my phrase, but my motto is "D do it." That's what I like to say.
Okay.
It's just that's so I had to have that one on the bottom. It's like actually like a glow in the dark sticker too. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, but everything else is like stickers that I get from like shows. If people see me do a live show, they'll give me one. Or if people see my guitar in general, they'll just give me one.
You play a tune. You could play a tune
Play a little
for me.
something,
Just
little something.
nothing big, just a
A little something.
just a ring. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna ask you to take us out, but we're not ready to go yet. That is absolutely big. I want to learn an instrument, but
You can do it.
I'll have to wait.
Oh, if you do this, you can do anything, really.
So, what would you tell someone coming up, a young entertainer? What are some of the mistakes that you made along the way?
Wow. Some of the mistakes, I guess, would be like keeping certain people. Not everybody, just because everybody's excited for you doesn't mean that they have typically the best interest in mind. So sometimes people can hold you back too if you want to keep them around. You want to just bring them with you, and it's actually dampening, everything, your future,
That's good.
So I would say that would be the biggest thing to those artists out there would be just to, keep mindful who you keep around you.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you feel like people should use social media more?
Oh, yeah.
When they're doing covers?
Absolutely, yeah,
Okay.
It's absolutely, especially with YouTube and TikTok and everything. All these big names that's for artists. It's a good tool, That's how I got discovered, and it's how others got discovered, and it's just gonna keep happening, really.
So what's next? What's next? Because you're doing so much, and you've accomplished a lot. You've opened up for some really big names.
Yeah, it's been a crazy ride for sure. I would say right now the next thing is just getting back to the music.
Okay.
My latest song right now is Time to Go. I dropped that in like 2022.
Okay.
So I've been working on so many projects, just wanting to get my own sound and my own catalog out. So that way, once this next song comes out, I just have, more in the vault that I can just keep going and keep sharing with the world, really.
So when you're not doing this, when you're not writing, and you're like, okay, I just need to decompress from the world, what does that look like for you?
Man, usually it's just playing guitar, playing basketball even, but music is always a therapeutic tool for me, really, more than anything.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. So I have the opportunity. It's nice that I have you as a musician today because, everything going on with Beyonce. The country music era is a whole nother level.
Yes.
And she recently, actually just last night, she accepted the Innovator Award at iHeartRadio Music in Los Angeles.
Nice.
And here she is.
Nice.
She dropped her full-length country album, Cowboy Carter.
Yeah.
And you know what's really cool? She opened up and gave so much space for other Black country artists. How are you taking in this era now?
Well, it's definitely a great time for artists as well too, especially with what I do. Like you said, being like the Black artists, people don't expect you to play guitar or play piano and everything, So it's like I can come at them differently, when it's actually being more receptive and appreciated, actually, even in today's time. Yeah, because everything sounds so similar to me, So it's always having that diverse sound and having something that nobody else has. It's a great tool for me.
You're giving me country vibe.
I'm from Alabama, so
you're giving.
I'm from Sweet Home, Alabama.
Like I'm getting the genuine country vibe. Do you think you'd ever do a country album?
Oh, it's definitely possible for sure. Yeah, I do a lot of covers, country covers as well too. So I can see myself doing a country album or two. Yeah,
I can see it. So if you had somebody on your wish list now, you're like, I want to collaborate with this person, who would that be?
Any artist or any genre or
any artist, any genre.
I would probably say Eric Bellinger, probably be number one. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
probably a lot of people don't even know who that is.
Yeah, they don't, and it's so sad. And that's just one of the things I was talking about too. Just like the great music nowadays is just being like so saturated, and it's like, it's not being as noticed as it should be. But he's always been like top 3 for me for sure.
That's awesome, but I think that's what is great about Beyonce's music right now.
Absolutely.
Because you have a lot of African Americans. We came from country.
Yeah, we did.
We were some of the first black cowboys.
We did.
So it's like a lot of people are getting back to that era and back to that root now, right?
I love that so much, really. It just reminds everyone that it's so much more to us than just what is just there, you know, beyond the skin, you know.
Go ahead.
Like, you know, gotta talk, you know.
Talk that talk, young man.
But
young man.
It's amazing, man. I love it. Music is just a universal language. That's what I like to say. So, you know, we all can appreciate music and food, really, for me.
Music and food.
Music and food. I love
the two do kind of go.
Oh yeah. I'm actually gonna get some food after this too. I'm like hungry right now.
So we are going to cut out of here, but can you play us out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Give us a little something on the way out.
Yeah. Okay. If I only had 1 hour, if I only had 1 day, I would tell you what it does to me to see you give up just to walk away while I sit here on my knees and tears and pray that I'm not the one with the blindfold on and that someday you'll make a change.
I'm a fan! Oh, that's beautiful. Your voice is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you so much.
I wish you so much success in the future. Continue to pave the way.
Absolutely.
Young, black, talented. Your music is amazing.
Thank you so much. And thank you for this platform, being able to express myself and being able to utilize it as well, too, and be heard, you know?
Absolutely.
So I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Ooh, I got to have you come back.
Please do. I would love to be back.
I got to have you come back. We're going to have some fun when you come back, too.
For sure.
But guys, just like that, it's over so quick. That is our show for today. And you know what? You can check him out so that you can go to his page. Tell people your page so they can see the videos.
So all of my platforms are at D Goodson. It's just my name. DeeGoodson.
Perfect. You guys, you got to go and check him out. Support him.
Yeah.
But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time. I can't sing it out. Bye, y'all.